Hi, I'm former MLB player Jermaine Curtis.
Drill deep to left field. There it goes.
And welcome to my online coaching program. Hey, DeWitt and Isaiah, thanks for sending me over this video. So I wanted to talk to Isaiah about this video. Your dad asked about the swing, your head, just any tips or advice I could give you to help you. Now, the first thing I would say is, what is your plan? What is your approach before stepping into the batter's box? As a hitter, what we're doing is we are playing to probabilities, right? I know you're not thinking that, but you pretty much are. When the count is 2-0, 3-1, what do you look for? You look for a fastball. You're looking over the middle of the plate. You're looking away, right? You eliminated the curveball. You eliminate the changeup. You eliminated all these other pitches and things, and you're looking for a fastball middle away, right? And that increases your probabilities of making harder contact because you are looking for that pitch. So we're essentially basically working through probabilities and looking for probabilities, but we're just not saying it out loud. So anyways, what I'm saying here is that when you have a plan, you are playing those probabilities. And my advice to you is based on, me playing in high school. They're doing the same stuff to you, and the kids that I coach at high school, they're throwing the ball away, right? So you can be close to the plate as you are right here and look for the pitch middle away, fastball middle away, okay? So that'd be a good approach and plan. The odds are that you're going to get 70% of your pitches on the middle to the outer third, so we can just look over there, put a box, and focus on it, right? And if it's an inside, just take it, right? You can't hit the entire plate. The higher you go up, the more that these pitchers has plans. They're trying to attack your weaknesses. They're putting together a strategy against you. So you can't hit everything, but you can split the plate in half and focus on a zone to increase the probability of getting more harder, consistent contact. And that's what I recommend. Okay. Now, here's what I want to say after that. So we have our plan and we get into the batter's box, and sometimes, and actually I would say a lot of times, it just doesn't go as planned. For example, you get ready to hit, okay, and you swing through this pitch, okay. Now you took an aggressive swing, and I like this swing, right? And we're going to be focusing on the swing this coming week, but your head was not on it enough. You didn't see it. It got on you, and your dad and you probably thought this is a swing issue, but when I seen this, it's a timing issue. So what I mean is that you were beat on this pitch. This pitch got deep on you, right? And here's what I would say about that. So you can see here as you start to, as he starts to break his hands and he's about to throw, it's not until now where he's about to release, you start shifting your weight to your back leg, okay? And then you start striding out towards the baseball, okay? And you can see this is when we want to get our front foot down, about like right here to right here, okay? And you can see the ball is like right here. But you don't get your front foot down until right here. And that is like right in this area right here. So this is the reason why you're late, because as you start to turn, you can see how your body is now trying to get there, and you pulled your hands in, and then it's basically by you. Okay, and he missed this spot. This pitch was supposed to be middle away. And again, this is a middle in pitch, and that's what I'm saying. You can't hit the whole plate. It just makes it, you just decrease your probabilities of making hard contact. So now, you end up walking this at bat, so I'm not going to go through any of that, but there was another pitch later on the bat that you were also late. So I bring that up to say, after you swing at this pitch and you step out and you say, am I on time? If you're on time, then you should obviously hit the baseball. But if you're on time, that's good. If you're not on time, so let's say you're fouling the ball off over here, you're real late, then we have to make an adjustment. And so there's multiple ways you can do this. This is how I did it. Let me go back here. And then I'll show you some other ways I thought about it too. So right now, you start getting ready when the ball is about to come out of his hand. See how you start shifting your weight. So what I would do is change the trigger against the pitcher. So right now your trigger is he's about to break his hands, and then you start getting ready to hit. Okay? And what I would do is when his front foot gets up, now I start to shift my weight and get ready. Because I learned this from Hall of Famer Dusty Baker. He said, when the pitcher shows his back pocket, which he's doing right here, I need to start showing my back pocket with him, which means I'm coiling and getting ready to hit. And then what happens is when he starts to attack me, which is his front foot start coming towards me, my front foot needs to get ready, start coming towards him, like striding out towards him. Okay? And then that's going to put me on time so I can get the bat head out front and do damage, right? Now, the other way of trying to solve this issue is that you could think, I don't know what your approach and plan is. I know you were saying you want to just make contact, but, a lot of times people want to hit to the opposite field gap, right, to keep them close, right? And they've been told that their entire life. So maybe that is your approach. Maybe that's your plan. It's like, I'm going to try to get a pitch I can hit to right center. Based on this swing, I wouldn't say that's the plan, but let's just say that is. Well, you're late, okay? Now you can tell yourself, well, let me try to hit to left center gap. And that's going to force you to get ready a little earlier and get the bat head out front so you can hit it. And what's going to happen if you were late on trying to hit it to right center, you'll be out front more to left center. You'll hit this ball into the right center gap, right? So that right there is 2 ways that can help you to basically get more on time so you can make more solid hard contact and don't swing and miss. Okay, so overall, I seen you steal that bag. That was great. I didn't get any more videos of your actual swing, but what I would advise you to do is take a second, breathe, ask yourself a question. Was I on time? Yes, I was on time. If you're on time and you're swinging at strikes, you're going to hit. Those are the 2 things you always need to ask yourself. Am I on time? Yes. Was it a strike? Yes. If you focus on those 2 things, you will hit. You will make consistent contact. Now, if you're not on time, and that's what I would ask the 2 questions. Was I on time? No. Was it a strike? Usually, no. Usually what will happen is if you're not on time with your stride and getting front foot down, you'll start swinging outside the zone, right? And you won't make consistent contact. You'll start swinging and missing. So the first thing is always, am I on time? Second thing is, was it a strike? Okay. And after that, if you say yes and yes to both of those things, and then you're grounding out and popping balls up and you're not getting on base, it's because your swing is messed up. And then we can go into, okay, how do we fix the swing so we can get more line drives? But right here, this was a timing issue. If you can fix that timing, you'll give yourself a really, really good chance of squaring more balls up and making consistent hard contact.
1 day later. The next day.